If you don't know, recently on the internet, it's been a craze going on about AP and Swatch collaboration they're having. If you don't know what AP is, basically it's a luxury watch company. Some of their watches end up being 100K, 200K. I think it's some around $50,000, $80,000. So it's very, very expensive watches, and only certain people is going to be able to buy these watches. And Swatch is also a company that makes watches, but they're not so much that same price range. Swatch watches can range from $100 to $200 or even $300. So it's different than just having an AP, which is like $200,000, bro. So with this collaboration, it was said to have been able to bring more affordable watches and colorful watches to AP, because Swatch is usually, more affordable and add more colors in their watches. It's a lot of people that support this, and there's a lot of people who doesn't. If you've been on Instagram, you've probably seen this picture before. It's basically showing all the colors of the watches that's going to get released. A lot of people have been going back and forth. A lot of people don't like this collab because they think it's going to ruin AP reputation. And a lot of people love this collab because they're going to bring a affordable watch that actually looks cool. So for the people that actually have APs, they're mad because they think, okay, we bought this $200,000 watch just for AP to turn around and release a watch that's $200, $300.
Y'all seen this shit? $300, nigga. Like, just seeing this make me want to sell my AP. AP, what's up, man? What's going on? I done spent $200,000 on one of y'all watches. You telling me I could have waited to 2026 and spent $300 and got the same effect? The hoes can't tell the difference. They don't know what the fuck if this a skeleton. I tell a girl, hey, this black ceramic AP limited edition, 300,000. You feel me? Come on, bruh.
In my opinion, the watches do look cool, but there's a simple twist at the end of this video, so y'all stay tuned for this story. As you can see, DDG argument is that he bought this $200,000 watch to feel more separated from people that can't afford it, basically. So he spent $200,000 on this watch just to rep the AP brand, but they're going to turn around and release a $300 watch, $400 watch as part of a collaboration that look exactly like an AP. It don't look exactly like it, but it has the same form as the Royal Oak. The Royal Oak is the expensive watch that they be buying from AP. I'm not a watch guy myself, but I do somewhat understand the business model, and some watches, like watch brands like Cartier, AP, you got Richard Mille, stuff like that, the basics. So when I found out they was doing this collab with this brand called Swatch, I ain't really heard of Swatch before, but as I found out they did a collab, I saw the picture and I was like, oh my God, these watches look pretty cool because they're insane colorways. So I was like, damn, that's kind of neat. They $200, $300 watches that people can actually wear that looks good. And I was like, okay, it's cool. This is something nice that you'll be able to collect and have, $300 on the watch here and have a little collection of all the colors you want, as you can see from the screenshot I put up. So I was more on the side of releasing a more affordable watch that's highly produced, so it's not hard to get for people that actually want watches, instead of just having a $300,000 watch that you probably got to get on the wait list for. And then if you don't get on the wait list, you probably got to pay it way over than the price already is. So it's like, just have a more affordable option for people that don't want to spend $300,000, spend a house on your wrist. So yeah, I'm more so on the side of having a more affordable watch and that's more produced, so scalpers can't really get, because if you're going to have more affordable watch, say AP did come out with these watches, right? It was already people waiting in line to get these watches. So if they just drop the watches at $300 in this limited production, they just going to buy them all up, and then it's just going to go on a resale. Just going to go resell them for like $2,000, $3,000. As simple as that. Probably even more because it's been blowing up. If you just have it at an affordable price and with limited production, that's just going to make people want to scout for them, sit out, camp for them. Basically how Jordans is, or if you're in the sneaker community, you know how sneaker releases is. Whenever Yeezy release something, Jordan release something, Nike release something, It's an affordable price. It's just limited production. Nowadays, it's more produced than what it was back in the day. That's why a lot of people back in the day was sneakerheads or hype beasts, because they just sat out in front of stores. But before we get to the real bombshell of what these watches actually was, let me insert a clip of Icewear Vizo. If you don't know who he is a Detroit rapper.
Bogus and don't want to have any that's like me that got money, got motion, and can afford certain. They got anything to say about AP dropping some affordable watches is weirdos and haters. How the gonna get mad or got anything to say about these folks' company because they made something more affordable so our fans and listeners can relate to us just a little bit more? Everybody deserves to know what they feel like, bro. Pause.
If you have a watch and you're kind of mad that AP is going to release $300, $500 watches, I get where you're coming from, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. After all, what we thought was going to be released actually wasn't going to be released. Is there an AP and Swatch collaboration? Yes. Is the collaboration watches? Yes. Is the watches they're releasing that I showed in this video? Not at all. Hell no. Not even close. Well, kinda. The watches that they are releasing is a pocket watch. So it's just like the little frame on the little lanyard or a chain, which is, in my opinion, still kind of cool, honestly. The fact that they is going to release something, but for $200, $300 for a pocket watch, I don't know. That's still expensive just for a pocket watch, bro. Maybe for the whole thing. The whole thing, okay, that's a good bargain. But just for the pocket watch, bro, nah. I can't do that, bro. Just for the pocket watch, I can't do that. And I think the watches was actually a cool concept because it had bright colors. It had red and white. Colors you usually wouldn't see in like a stainless steel, silver, or just gold watch. You wouldn't see. So they had red, blue, purple, yellow, gray. Like, think about if AP did a G-Shock collaboration. That's kind of what it looked like. But they ended up being a pocket watch. They still have cool colors. I really don't think it's as cool as having the full AP watch. It don't even got to be no crazy high quality material. It can be still high quality because at the end of the day, AP is still a luxury brand. But just having a pocket watch, the pocket watch would be cool. Having a own little chain. I seen that you could wear it like a lanyard. But yeah, it really wasn't what people thought it was, bro. It really wasn't. A lot of people thought they was gonna have a watch. They released a watch. I thought it was part of them. I thought they was releasing a watch too, but it just ended up being a pocket watch, which is, it's not bad, but I don't know where the watches came from. I just think somebody AI generated that and it just spread it like crazy. I think that's mainly what happened. But y'all let me know what y'all think, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. And also, before I leave, thank y'all boys for 1,000 subscribers. I think I got 1,000 subscribers special. I'm trying to throw it back to how YouTube used to be back in the old days, but I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.